Hi, I'm Joan Bossy. This is Yoga with Joan Bossy. This is Yoda, our Frenchie. Today we have a weight core yoga workout for you. We are going to be using 10-pound weights for your arms. I usually use 10-pound weights in my arms. If you use 5 or 3, that's perfect. And we are going to use a little heavier for the legs. I like to use 15 or 20. You can use whatever you normally use for your legs. We're going to come down onto our backs and we'll begin with a little breath. So you can bend your knees, draw your knees in, maybe a little rock from side to side. Hi, Yoda. And let the legs come down. And begin to feel your body sinking into the mat. Maybe close your eyes, soft gaze, or a soft gaze out. Thinking about, in your mind's eye, your legs and how strong they are, like roots that anchor you into the earth. Feel the strength of your feet on the mat. Bring your attention now to your core. Maybe place your hands on your core and just feel it tense up. Draw it in. Feel how the muscles wrap around your waist. Your strong powerhouse of a core. And then bring your attention to your shoulders and your arms. Maybe draw your arms up towards the sky, stretching them up towards the ceiling. You can keep your eyes closed or open them. Bring your fingertips to touch your shoulders. Feel their strength, helping you every day get done what you need to. And our group intention for yoga today is may yoga strengthen our large muscles in our legs, help us firm up our core and strengthen it so that we can function as we age, and our arms so that bringing our attention to our arms and bringing strength to our arms today. And with the overall yoga workout, bringing flexibility to our mind and our body. Let's take a deep breath in through the nose and a long breath out. And let's let the eyes float open. We'll draw the arms alongside the body, palms down, feet, hips width distance apart. Feel for your heel with your longest finger. And as you press into your hands and feet, let that pelvis, chest, belly rise. Inhaling and then exhaling down. And really feel all 3 parts of your back, your upper, your mid back, and your lower as you come down. We'll go again, inhaling up. And exhale down, upper back. Feel for that mid back and then that tailbone. Good. One more time. Inhale up. Push, push, push into those hands and feet. And exhale down. Take a breath here. And then we'll begin to raise the thumbs up towards the ceiling, inhaling the arms up, and we'll add our bridge again. We'll do 3 more, but we'll add the arms this time. Inhale up. Beginning to warm up the back body. Exhale down. Inhale up. And exhale down. And one more time. Inhale. And arms come overhead and then down on your exhale. We'll draw the right ankle over that left thigh. Stay right here and breathe, pushing into that thigh. Feel that stretch, or draw that knee in if you need more, flexing both feet. Hold here for 3 breaths. Feeling the strength in your hip as you stretch it. Might feel a little tight. We'll take 1 more breath here. And let that heel come back down. We'll take that leg off, setting up for the opposite side. Left ankle over that right thigh, staying right here and pressing. Maybe you need more, you can draw, holding the back of the thigh, that right knee in. Flexing both feet as you breathe here. Beautiful. And we'll let another breath here. We'll take another breath here. Really feeling that stretch, maybe in the left hip, the left pelvis. And then let that foot come down. Both feet come to the ground. We'll widen the feet, dropping the knees over to the left, right, and then the left. Windshield wipering. Warming up that lower body. Good. Getting ready for some core work. We'll draw the knees in wide, drawing them in towards the body. We'll bend those knees, feeling our core firm up, pressing our lower back into the earth. We'll put our hands lightly behind our lower head, relaxing here. And we'll begin our bicycles. We'll draw the right elbow towards that left thigh, that left knee, drawing the right leg out long. That's one. There you go. And then we'll switch. 2, left leg goes long. 3, 4, alternating, and continue at your own pace. 6, 7, both sides. 8, really feeling that core stabilizing you. And 9, and good. We'll draw that in, holding here for a breath. Wrap your hands around those shins or just lightly hold. And then we'll take our arms over our head. We'll draw on the inhale. On the inhale, we'll draw the legs out, arms overhead, and then coming back. Good, that's 10, 9, 8, oh sorry Yoda, 7, 6, and you could alternate with one leg or both. And 2 more. Good. Drawing those knees in, maybe a little rock from side to side. Good. And now we'll draw ourselves, our arms down, legs go long. We'll drop one leg down and then back up. That's 10, 9, 8, 7. Really feel your core stabilize. Keep going, you're doing great. Do as many as you can. It doesn't matter as long as you practice your best effort. Couple more. And we got that. Starting with the other side, we're dropping that leg. Let it like hover. It's not touching the ground. 1, 2, 7, 6, 5, 4. Do the best you can. 3, really firing up that core. 2 and 1. Draw those knees in. Now you can either roll to one side or rock forward and backward to come up, massaging your back. Whatever feels good for you. Coming up to the seated position, just warm up those shoulders, bringing your fingertips to your shoulders. We'll rotate the elbows one way and then the other, a few times each. We'll draw the left palm down, right arm lifts on your inhale. And this is the part where we warm up using our yoga. Arm comes down, planting the right fingers, left arm lifts. And overhead, nice big stretch and down. We'll do this one more time, both sides. Inhale up. Opening up those side muscles, stretching them. Good. And then we'll come over to our hands and knees, taking our cat-cow. So we'll drop that belly, inhale the chin, and exhale back to cat. You can move at your own pace. See how that feels for you. Maybe holding cat or cow a little longer. See what your body's calling for. Our knees are about hips width distance apart, wrists under shoulders. You want to, throughout this whole video, really focus on your form. Good. Nice. And then we'll turn those toes under. And looking down at those hands, let's push into all the four fingers, a little bit into the thumb. Turn those toes under. We'll come up to downward dog, sending that chest towards the thighs. Breathe. Maybe bending one knee. You can stay in stillness if that feels better. You can bend one knee and then the other, really stretching those calf muscles. So if you bend still, now's a good time to bend one knee and then the other. Let's warm up those calf muscles for our workout later. Good. Take another 2 breaths here. Good. And on the next breath, we are going to bend those knees, walking or hopping forward. We're beginning to move a little. We'll come to a halfway lift, hands on shins or the floor. Exhale down, and then we'll root down to rise with those feet, bending the knees, reaching up with the arms. Exhaling the hands over to the chest. We'll take another side stretch. Right arm lifts up, comes overhead. Left hand can plant on the hip, or maybe grab the wrist of the opposite arm as we open up our bodies a little bit before our weights. Opposite arm lifts. And exhale it over. Good. Coming back down. We'll bend the knees. Inhale up, and we'll flow down, folding. Find that halfway lift, inhale, and fold. Good. We'll come back to our downward dog. We'll lift that right leg up behind you. Big stretch, three-legged dog. Chest still pressing towards the thigh, hands and foot holding you up, your core holding you up. Bend that knee. We'll take a breath here, opening that hip up. Heel towards the glute muscle. And on the next breath, we'll straighten that leg, inhale. Exhale that leg through. Good. We're going to come to a high lunge. So we're going to gently plant the front knee over the ankle, long back leg. We're on the ball of the left foot. Arms lift, but shoulders drop as we breathe here. Good. Really feel a nice opening here in the chest as your feet are rooting down, drawing your inner thighs towards each other, invisible to the eye, but internally a lot going on. Inhale the hands together. Exhale the hands down. Beautiful. We'll come forward, ready for our arm weights. We'll pick up our whatever we're going to use for our arms, 5, 3, 10. As I age, I like to use heavier weights. We're going to draw our elbows towards our waist. We're going to inhale, exhale down. 1. We're curling up. 2. Now, as we're doing it, strong core. Chest gently lifting, feet planted firmly. Good. 3 more. 9, you got this. And 10, hold. Breathe. Good. Dropping down. We'll come to draw our weights in front of our thighs. Feet about hips width distance. Inhale. And we're hiring up, but not too high for the shoulders. That's 1. Lifting. 2. Gently. Drawing those arms to help up. 4. 5. Good. We don't want to go too high. Not above your shoulders. 6. 7. We're not going too fast. 8. We're really feeling the muscles. 9. Engaging that core. And 10. Good. Hold and drop. Good. You can just gently bring the weights forward and behind you a little bit, maybe touching them. Hold here. Take a couple breaths. Feeling your feet on the floor, chest lifting. We have 1 more set. We're going to bring the weights together towards each other. And then we're going to inhale. Exhale out to the side. Good. Like you're holding 2 casks of wine and you're tilting them, or water. Whatever you want. 2, 3, but not above shoulder. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do as many as you can. 9 and 10. Hold and down. Good. We'll put the weights down. come over here, come back to our yoga. Bend those knees, reach up, inhale. Exhale, fold. Oh, this feels good. Inhale, halfway lift. And fold. And we'll stay here holding the elbows. Maybe the knees are very bent, or maybe they're beginning to straighten. Bring a little more weight to the front part of your feet. Let your head and shoulders go. Good. Another deep breath, or maybe you're moving side to side or in stillness as you breathe. Good. And then we'll let go of our elbows if we had them. Planting the hands, framing the feet. We'll bring ourselves back to downward dog briefly. Pushing, letting the shoulders spread wide, chest reaching for those thighs. We'll lift that left leg nice and long. Reach that heel away. Inhale. And then exhale, bend that knee. So the knee's reaching for the sky. And the foot's alongside the glute. Nice opening here. Breath in and out. Good. And then on the next inhale, we'll straighten that leg. Draw it forward. Come to your fingertips if you don't have enough room. Between the hands, that foot comes. Ball of the right foot, come up. High lunge. Drop those shoulders. Feel those hips forward. Thigh gently tracking to the left. Breathe. Push into that back foot as well as the front foot. Good. And then we'll inhale the hands together and to the heart. Stepping forward, we'll do our second step set. So taking your weights into your hands. We'll start with our curls. Get our position. 10. 9. Elbows close to the body. 8. Chest lifting. 7. 6. 5. 4. Even breath in and out. 3, 2, 1 more. Good. Hold and drop the weights down. Good. Couple breaths here. And then we'll turn the weights lengthwise above our thighs. Feet planted. And we'll inhale up. Exhale up. And down. 2, 3, 4, 5. Notice how I'm blowing out. 6, so as I come up. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Hold and drop. Good. And then we'll come for our last set. After a couple breaths. Weights come together and we'll start our side raises. Here we go. Inhale. Exhale up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. The tendency is to go fast, but you want to feel the weights really burning. And good. And pausing here for a breath. Good. Oh, we forgot to hold. Let's hold. Good. And then we'll put those weights down. Coming back to the front. Whew. Bending those knees. Inhale up. Just a big stretch here. Hands come together and down. Take a breath in and out. Coming back to your intention. Strong legs. Arms, flexible body and mind, strong core. Arms come to the sides, and we'll turn to take a big step to the long side of the mat. So feet are parallel or slightly toed in. Arms come together behind for our wide angle forward fold. Inhale up and exhale, fold. Gently coming down. Let the crown of the head begin to draw towards the floor. And if it's too much on your shoulders, you don't need to come this far with them. Just stretch where you feel good. Let go of the arms. We'll plant the right fingers under the face, left fingers lift, turn towards the side or look up. Nice twist. Top top arm comes down, plants underneath the face. Inhale up. Opposite side twist. This feels good on the back. Shoulders, hips. Reach up with those right fingertips. And we'll come down. Good job. Inhale, fingertips. Exhale, hands to waist, and we rise. Heel toeing the feet in. Good. Coming back to the front. We'll get ready for our legs. Taking one weight, either 15, 20, 10, 8, whatever you're comfortable with. And we'll plant the right foot down, beginning to lift. Bend the left knee, sending the heel away from us behind as we come down. Whoops, nice and slow. Find your balance and then back up. That's one. And then we'll begin to slide down the leg with the weight. 2, and back up. Good. We're gonna do 10. Take your time. 3, 4. These are really good for the legs. 5, 6. Good. 7. Your leg doesn't have to come up high. 2 more. We got this. Good. This is great for the feet too. Planting the feet. They really have to grip. And I'm not sure if we had one more left. Maybe we did. If we didn't, that's fine. You can stop. And then we'll take the weight in the other hand. Getting ready for the other side. Good. Big breath here. And then we'll begin. Good. 1 and 2. So I'm lifting my left leg now, sending the heel away, keeping the weight close to the body as we come down and up. Ooh, sorry. Take your time. Good. I think we have a couple left. And remember to switch sides if you didn't. Whatever side is next. So when you finish your weight, when you finish your left leg, you're going to take a couple breaths and then we'll bring that weight down. Good. And we're at the front of our mat, hands at their sides or in namaste hands. Breath in and out. Lift the chest, long spine, crown of the head, reaching for the ceiling. We'll take a big step off to the left, to the right, like we did before. And this time, we're gonna turn the toes towards that far corner of the mat for goddess pose. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, bend those knees for goddess pose, holding here and breathing. We're gonna wrap the right arm over the left. You can also put your hands on your shoulders, breathing, tailbone shooting straight down. Good, we'll unwrap and we'll draw the opposite arm in front. Breathing, sinking as low as you can go, maintaining balance, not too much, not too little, challenge yourself as well. One more breath. Good, release those arms, reach up, star pose. Hands come down, we'll heel toe the feet in or jump to the center. Coming back, we have one more round for our legs. Picking up our weight. I'll use 20 today like I did. And we will send ourselves down. We'll start with the right leg again, staying stationary. Left leg is gonna push back. So 1, back up, and 2, back up, 3, really working that leg, putting a lot of weight on it. This is great for our function as we age, catching ourselves when we go to fall, if we're on a trail hiking or we're going down a step in the house and you feel you missed a step, this ability to have strength in our quads, our large muscles in our legs, allows us to catch ourselves if we're falling. As we age, as we get older, and our balance might be compromised. And do 10 on each leg, and whenever you're finished, you can go to your next leg. And I'll take the weight in my left hand, and I'm gonna lift my left leg. So I'm keeping the weight close to my leg as I come down. 1. I think I forgot to lift my left leg last time. I think I did the wrong side on the second alternate. Sorry about that. Good. It felt a little off. I didn't know why. I was trying to figure it out. Sorry about that. I think I'm on 4 or 5. Good. Counting at your own pace. 6, 7. Do as many as you can do. If it's just 2 today, it's 2. Build up each day. Take your time. 8, 9, whoop, and 10. Good. Catch your breath. Put your weight down. You did great. We'll inhale the arms up, bending the knees. Really stretch up. Exhale the hands to the heart. We'll come down, folding forward for 3 breaths. Again, holding the elbows. You can also grab the first 2 big toes with the first 2 fingers. Inhale, the arms straight. And exhaling the elbows out to the side as we draw the chest towards the thighs. Breathing. Bring a little more weight to the front part of your feet, no matter what stretch you're doing. We tend to hold our weight in our back part of our feet when we fold. And letting the arms go, planting the hands. We'll take a big step back with the right foot and then the left, coming to downward dog. Oh, you did great. You did 2 rounds for the arms and 2 rounds for the legs. Inhale the right leg up. Exhale it through. We're going to come to a low lunge, left knee down. Nice stretch here. Inhale up. And really let that chest open here. Another 2 breaths. I'm giving the body time to open up after that stretching, after that weight work. And then the hands come down. We'll rock back on the right heel. And we'll draw the right hip back as the chest folds forward, holding here and breathing. Feeling a stretch along the back of the leg. Good. And then we'll bend the front foot, knee over ankle, and we'll rock back again. Beautiful. We're taking time in between our weights for some stretching. Beautiful. And one more time. Foot comes down, and then we'll begin to straighten the leg any amount as we draw the chest forward and over. Right hip. Feel that right hip moving back as you draw forward. Beautiful. And then we'll plant that foot, planting the left hand down. Take a twist, right arm lifts. Take a look up or off to the side, to the right. My hand comes down, this time to the middle of the mat, heel toe the foot over the right foot to the left, to the right. We'll come into lizard pose here. And if this is enough, stay right here or come down onto your elbows. You can also use a book or a block, maybe even lifting the back knee if you need more. We'll be here for 3 more breaths. Some options while you're here. Maybe take the right hand and press a little into the thigh, drawing the chest up for a stretch. And or you can also take that right arm, leaning on the left elbow, reach back, draw the left heel towards you. Maybe get a hold of that foot, the toes, drawing that leg in, taking a nice quad stretch here, looking up to the ceiling and breathing. One more breath in lizard or wherever you are. Good. We'll come back up to our hands, heel toeing the foot a little bit more towards the center, finding our forward fold. Bending the knees, we'll rise, reaching up. Now notice we've stretched one hip. Notice how that feels. Maybe you notice a difference, maybe not. Bend those knees and lift. Inhale and fold. And fold. Now, we'll take a big step back with the right foot this time. Oh, no, we're coming back to downward dog. We want to do this in the right order. Sorry about that. Lifting that left leg up on the inhale. Exhale it through. Low lunge, right knee comes down, knee over ankle in the front. Arms can lift. You want to firm up your tailbone down, pelvis is forward, dropping the shoulders, release tension in the forehead, the jaw. Finding some comfort and ease in each pose. Maybe feeling a stretch along the thigh here. And then dropping the hands down, framing that foot. We'll draw the heel, the toes up. Coming back to that heel, fold. Hamanasana, half splits. Good. And then we'll drop the foot, inhale. Exhale back. And you can stay here for another 2 breaths. Drawing the left hip back this time, drawing the chest forward. And then we'll drop that foot. Inhale and exhale back. Good, dropping the foot, heel toeing. Before we heel toe, we'll plant that right hand down, left arm lifts. Take a nice twist here, breathing. And right hand comes to the center, heel toeing the foot over to the left, coming down into your lizard pose. Staying here and breathing as you draw the chest forward and down. Knee can lift in the back if you need more of a challenge. You can always press into the left thigh with the left hand, drawing the chest towards the sky. And or another option, heel comes towards the body, maybe take hold of the toes. Maybe that doesn't work today, maybe that's too tight. It all depends where you are in your journey. If not, you're in lizard and you're breathing. You're doing great. And then we'll draw ourselves back to our hands if we weren't on them, heel toeing the foot. Coming to our forward fold, 3 breaths here. You can also widen the feet if that feels good, or keep them closer together. Beautiful. We'll come down onto our hands and knees from here. Take your time. We'll come down onto our forearms, maybe clasp the hands lightly together, fingertips intertwined. And we'll start some Pilates here, using our body weight. So inhale, we'll do a kick back with the right knee. Lift the knee, send it back. That's 1, 2, core stays stable, 3, 4, you got this. 7, 8, do as many as you can. 1 more, and done. Good job. Now, we're gonna bring that leg out long, heel away from the body, nice and level with the hip. We're gonna lift, small movement, 10, 9, 8, feeling the muscle, different muscle. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bend that knee, and the small lift here, 10, 9, more into the glute, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, finishing up, and hold, 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 up, and then drop that knee, pushing back into child's pose. Breath here, in and out. And then coming back to those forearms, we'll do the other leg. So sending our kickbacks, 10, 9. This is a controlled motion. We're not thrusting too quickly. 7, 6, 5. Core fired up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold your leg out. Heel away from the body. Gentle lifts. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold. Bend that knee. 10. Lift the heel of the foot up. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Hold. Hold, hold, and drop. Good. Widen the knees as wide as the mat. Big toes together. Send the arms forward, dropping down into a wide-legged child's pose. Good. We'll draw the knees back together. Coming back up. We have one more set. Same thing. Kickbacks. 10, 9. It'll go smoother this time. We know what to do. 8, 7, 6, 5. You got this. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold. 10, 9. Little pulses. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend that knee. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 2, and 1. Hold and drop. Other side. 10, 9, 8, 7. You got this. 6. Really working on our glutes today. Our whole body. 3, 2, and 1. Long leg. Gentle pulses. Level leg. 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Bend that knee. Gentle lifts with the foot. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Picture that glute. 3, 2, and 1. Hold and drop it. Good job. Push back. You earned it into a child's pose. Maybe bringing the hands together behind the head. Giving those shoulders a break. Grounding. Good. Come back up. Onto table. Don't worry. We're done. We'll take a brief thread the needle. So take that right arm out to the side on your inhale. And exhale through. Palm up. Push down. Come down onto that right side of the head. Right shoulder. Maybe the left arm lifts if that feels good, or tucks behind the lower hip. Or maybe it feels good to take that left palm and just press lightly into the floor, or press the knuckles of the long hand into the floor for a different stretch in a different part of the back. And if the arm is up, you can bring it down. Pushing into the mat. We'll come out, stretching up with the arm and down. We'll do the other side. Nice shoulder stretch here after all that work we did. Coming to the left side of the temple, the left side of the shoulder. Press into that mat with the knuckles or the hand or both. You can raise that hand up if that feels good. Really feel the stretch. Wherever you are. Feels good to do weights, get that heart rate up. And then we'll come down with the hand pressing into the mat. Left arm lifts, inhale, and exhale out. Great job. Coming back down. We'll find ourselves on our mat seated. Inhaling the arms up. Exhale the hands down and to the heart. Take a breath here. Arms come to the knees as we drop the chin to the chest. And maybe take a look up if that feels okay on your neck. Breath in and back to normal. Taking the right ear, let it drop to the shoulder. Shoulders are down, let the ear drop towards that shoulder. Nice stretch here alongside the neck. You can crawl that left hand out on the mat away from you. Maybe raise it, stretching over to the left, adding a stretch for the arm as well as the neck. You could take that chin and tilt it up gently, diagonally. It's a nice different stretch here. And then back to normal, dropping the arm, bringing the head back to level, maybe slightly tucked as we drop the chin again. And look up and back down. Great job. We're gonna bring the left ear to the left shoulder, let it drop, lightweight. Some people like to take their light fingers and draw a gentle light fingertips on that temple. That might feel good for some of you, that's fine too. Or you could crawl that right arm out, maybe bringing it into the air. Lots of different ways to stretch the neck. And then we'll take that chin and tilt it up diagonally. Nice different stretch in the neck and the shoulder. Breath here. And then we'll send ourselves back. Hands come to the shoulders as we rotate. It's always good to do this workout for me because I have to do my weights, my arms and my legs. And then we'll rotate the opposite. But I don't necessarily always stretch. So this workout, we stretch, we flow. We get our heart rate up with the weights, but we're constant motion. We're doing something, stretching or lifting weights. So we get the stretch in as well, which is great. Good. And then we'll draw the arms down to the side, bringing the right hand to that left knee, opposite hand gentle behind as we draw ourselves tall. Inhale. Exhale, use those waist muscles. Nice twist here. Hold here for 2 breaths. Beautiful. I can see my nice tree outside. I love this time in June when everything is still green. Nothing's been burned by the sun too much. And then we'll gently come back to the center. Take a breath here. Bring the opposite hand to the opposite knee. Taking a twist, staying tall. Exhale to your twist. Relax that neck as well. You don't want to tense that neck up. Let it go. Now remember, we're not wrenching, like pushing into our hands. We're using those waist muscles. And then we'll gently come back. Beautiful. We'll come down onto our backs to finish up. Nice and slow. Use those ab muscles or hold the backs of your thighs. Draw the knees in. Good. And you can take a shavasana or finish up here. I know this video is long. You can stretch using your happy baby and take your shavasana. Whatever way is good for you. You could turn it off when you're ready. So I'll say goodbye to you now. Thank you so much for coming. I think there's somebody at my door. Yoda, it's okay. Thank you, and I hope to see you again.